Hi, it's Evangeline from etrailer.com, and today we are looking at the CURT 4 hanging style bike rack here on our 2020 Chevrolet Tahoe. So this is a great bike rack for if you have all your kids and your family inside your Tahoe. You can also fit your bikes out here on this bike rack. So it's designed so that it's wider out here by the back and narrower towards the front, and that is so you can fit your children's bikes on here with no problem, no need for an adapter for most kids' bikes. So the way our bike is mounted to our bike rack is by 3 mounting points. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So this third one down here is for our anti-sway. So with this strapped in, it greatly reduces the sway that your bike has when you drive around. So to take it off, I start with this third strap. And it's a rubber strap, which can be like a tight fit, which is also good because it helps secure your bike. But it takes a little bit of practice to take it off smoothly. So with the straps removed, you can then just lift your bike up and through the bike rack, and you're ready to go on a ride. All right, so if you look at the bike rack itself, with these rubber straps, the cradles can be rotated to accommodate putting your bikes on each side, like for different tubes and different ways. And to strap it in, I like to strap it in when I take the bikes off just so they're not flopping around when I'm driving around. The cradles also have grooves in them to help protect your bike's brake lines, and it's designed just to protect it from scuffs and scratches. Now, when you have to remember when you do have a bike rack hanging behind your vehicle that it does add some length to the back of your vehicle. So exactly how much is from our back bumper to the end of the bike rack? It is about 34.5 inches. But because the Tahoe is lifted so high up, and because this is a taller bike rack, you also have to think about if it does come in contact with the vehicle, it is so high up. It's taller than I am, so that's just something that's a nice feature about it. If you want to fold it down, what you need to do is you can take the clip and the pin out. So to take the pin out, you may need to move the arms around a little bit just because it is a tight fit. So there we go. Now hold on to the pin when you move it down so it doesn't swing against your vehicle. And then with it down in this position, you can just pop that pin back in to secure the arms. All right, there we go. Now let's get that clip back in and secure it. So with it down in this position, the length it adds to the back of your vehicle from our back bumper to the back is 13.25 inches. So that's a big difference, and this is the position you want it in when you're driving around because it's a lot more sleek and it's not hanging out behind your vehicle. As for ground clearance, here at this bottom point, we have a ground clearance of 22.5 inches. For closest point, right below our license plate here to, let's see, that lever in the back, it's 8.5 inches. Let's look down here at the hitch receiver. So this fits into 2-inch hitches. We have it on our factory hitch here. So it does have an anti-rattle bolt and with a clip in the back. So even though I'm trying to shake it as hard as I can, it's not moving. That rattle really is reduced. You also need to tighten down here at this bolt to just reduce the rattle. So if you want to tilt the bike rack down, you would need to release this. So just loosen this over here. All right, that's definitely loose. And take this clip out and then take the pin out. Again, you might need to jiggle around the mast. Then you can then lift this lever and it tilts down. So you want it in this position with the bikes off. So let's see if we can access our hatch with it tilted away. And yes, so there's definitely clearance. With it tilted down, you can put groceries in, access your rear, and there we go. So to put it back up, you just push up. It snaps into place. You need to put the pin and clip back. Let's put that clip in and then tighten it back in the back. All right. So with that in place, well, my thoughts about this bike rack is that it's a great hanging style bike rack, especially if you have bikes of different sizes. If you have your children's bikes, if you have your own bikes, you don't have to worry about getting an adapter a bar to fit their bikes on this rack. It also looks good, especially when folded up against our Tahoe here. It's nice, it's sleek, it's not too big and intrusive. And with the how our Tahoe is lifted high up the ground, you don't have to worry about ground clearance with this bike rack up and with your bikes on it. So I think it's a great bike rack. It's great for families, and it's great for carrying a bunch of different sized bikes. So that was a look at the CURT 4 hanging style bike rack here in our 2020 Chevrolet Tahoe.
This is our test course. Let's start with the slalom. This shows side-to-side action, such as turning corners or evasive maneuvering. Then on to our alternating speed bumps. This shows twisting action, such as hitting curbs, potholes, road debris, or uneven pavement. And last of all, the solid speed bumps. This shows up and down action, such as driving through a parking lot or parking garage, or driving in and out of a driveway.